Dear brand ambassadors in Onpassive, we are a part of something that is revolutionary. Onpassive is primed to be an industry that is going to completely change how to run a business on the internet. Remember when the world was introduced to this thing called the internet? The dawning of the internet completely changed the course of the history of doing business. How long did it take for it to become a reality? It started in 1969 and it took 14 years to refine it to where it was introduced to the world. The internet created a whole new industry. It was the beginning of the new age of technology. It created what is known as online. That term was unheard of before the internet. Now it is common to hear the phrase used. The internet speeded up the movement of goods and services. Any company not using the internet went out of business. There is something being refined that will create a bigger impact on how goods and services will be handled. That monumental change in the way the business will be done is called Onpassive. Yes, Onpassive will be looked upon with awe just like the internet. If you notice, I didn't call Onpassive a company. Onpassive is creating a new industry. Onpassive, created by Mr. Ash Mafare, started in July 2018. It has been 5.5 years in the making. That, my friends, is a record for such a massive undertaking. We cannot equate Onpassive to anything that has come to the internet. What Mr. Mafare and his technical team are doing is unprecedented. Onpassive is not your run-of-the-mill online supplier of digital products. It is much more than that. It is a complete online solution for businesses now using products on the internet. Businesses that will not use Onpassive products will have no choice to use them. The reason they will be using Onpassive business solutions is that every digital product is above market value. Not what they are using now that is costing them more than what Onpassive will charge them. Onpassive is a provider of their own unique digital products. Each can be a standalone company. Onpassive is creating industries with its platforms. Because of this enormous project, Mr. Mafare and his staff are making sure that when Onpassive is ready to be introduced to the world, everything will be in place and functioning flawlessly. Friends, 5.5 years are not a long time to wait until Onpassive is fully loaded and ready to open to the world. We really cannot comprehend just how huge Onpassive is. Think in terms of comparing Onpassive to the internet. As the internet has been an industry all to itself, Onpassive will also be. All companies on the internet are riding the coattails of the internet. Onpassive is creating its own coat, and Onpassive will carry many on its coattail. Just be patient. We are where we should be. Onpassive is ahead of its timeline. If you can see it, then you know we are there. Because of your patience and positive belief in what Mr. Ash Mafare and his technical staff have accomplished, the world will be introduced to a video conferencing solution that will be history-making and will completely dominate that industry. Connect in days will be introduced worldwide. That one business and social solution will change the course of history online and offline. We are so in it to win it. Thank you, Mr. Ash Mafare and family and the technical staff, and your massive media and marketing team for this monumental technology giant Onpassive.